Arthur Britto, one of the co-founders of the XRP Ledger, XRPL, and one of the most mysterious figures in the crypto space, has just broken a 13-year silence with a single emoji. And that tiny post has sent wave through the XRP community, sparking questions, theories, and renewed optimism about XRP's future. Let's go through what we know and what this might mean. On June 23rd, Britto posted an emoji on X. That's it. No statement, no announcement, just an emoji. But the context is what makes it interesting. Britto isn't just any Ripple founder. Alongside Chris Larsen, Jed McCaleb, and David Schwartz, he helped design the XRPL in 2012. While the others have remained relatively public, Britto completely disappeared from the spotlight. He hasn't given interviews, published updates, or appeared at events. There are no public photos of him. In crypto circles, his silence and absence have made him something of a legend. That's why this single emoji matters. It was the first time he posted anything since XRPL's launch. And for many in the XRP community, it didn't feel random. Ripple's chief technology officer David Schwartz even joined in the speculation, replying humorously to the post and confirming that Britto's account had not been hacked. That simple reassurance added fuel to the idea that Britto's return might hint at something significant. So what could be behind it? Some, like crypto analyst Credible, compared Britto's return to the hypothetical scenario of Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin's anonymous creator, suddenly reappearing. Credible emphasized that Britto's absence wasn't just inactivity, but a deliberate and long-standing silence since the earliest days of Ripple. Meanwhile, XRP community member John Squires took things further. He brought up past references where Britto supposedly claimed XRP could be valued at $10,000. Now, to be clear, this was never meant as a price prediction. Squire explains that Britto viewed $10,000 as a theoretical value if XRP were to become the primary asset supporting global liquidity, essentially powering international payments across all major financial institutions. Still, the timing of Britto's post is curious. On the same day, XRP processed over 1.5 million transactions in 24 hours, marking the highest on-chain activity in 4 months. That's not a minor detail. It's the kind of metric that often signals increased usage or underlying network shifts. And that's what people like Squire are focusing on. He believes Britto's reappearance isn't random. He suggests it may be connected to deeper developments within Ripple, possibly a long-rumored IPO, or maybe a major tech upgrade or new institutional partnership. Britto's original vision, as described in a resurfaced 2013 email, was that XRP would work quietly behind the scenes, not as a speculative asset, but as the invisible backbone of global payments. That concept is becoming more relevant today, as Ripple continues to push for institutional adoption, and as decentralized finance begins to intersect with traditional banking. It's also worth noting that Britto reportedly received 2% of XRP's total supply, around 2 billion tokens back in 2012. Estimates suggest he still holds about 1 billion XRP, which gives him a clear stake in the network's long-term success. There's also some speculation around his connection to Standard Custody and Trust Company, now operating as Ripple Custody, a service aimed at secure digital asset storage for institutions. His exact role there isn't confirmed, but it could hint at his continued involvement behind the scenes. So what does this all mean? At the very least, Britto's return signals renewed interest, and possibly renewed engagement. Whether it leads to public action, a strategic announcement, or a symbolic reminder of XRPL's roots, it's caught the attention of everyone watching Ripple's next move. This might not be the start of a price rally or a technical overhaul, but when someone like Arthur Britto, who helped shape the foundation of XRP, decides to make himself visible again after 13 years, it's worth paying attention. Will this lead to something major? We'll have to wait and see. But in crypto, silence followed by a message often means the story is far from over. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, what do you think Britto's return means? Just a coincidence or a sign of bigger things ahead for XRP? Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.